How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Predecessor Protocol. This is episode 72. Today I've got with me my wonderful co-host, Hasp. Hasp, how's it going today?
Doing great, man. Feels good to be back on Legacy.
Yeah, bro. I'm super excited.
Interesting time in Pred's history, but
yeah,
the game is going in the right direction.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. And then we've got our two wonderful guests today, I should say. We got the Ogier. How's it going today, Ogie?
Pretty good. I finished up my Pred day with more wins than losses in ranked, so I will take it.
Hell yeah, that's what we like to hear. And we got Mud. How are you doing today, Mud?
I'm doing well. Also surviving ranked on a daily basis. I can't complain too much
yet. Awesome. I've definitely been having some rough ranked games recently, but overall, I mean, I think it's been a pretty good experience. I mean, you win some, you lose some. So today we're going to be just kind of talking about the latest update. Predecessor released patch 1.7 on Tuesday, which gave us Renna. It gave us a bunch of awesome skins. It gave us Legacy, gave us a whole bunch of stuff. So we're going to be kind of going through that a little bit, looking at Renna's kit and how she plays and all the other stuff that came with it. So I guess let's just kind of start off with overall feeling of the patch. Ogier, sorry. What do you think of the patch? What do you think of Legacy, Renna, etc.?
I love it. So I'm only a little over a year into playing Pred at all. Never even touched Paragon. I was a never MOBA guy up until literally like last May. So I'm having fun. Pred just keeps getting better. What I just keep thinking about is I get why all the devs were saying 1.7, and I don't know why they were saying it, but I look forward to it. 1.8 is what they're most excited about. Yeah. It's been awesome getting to check out Legacy and getting completely lost in a jungle again. I now feel like even more of an idiot for getting lost in the jungle in Sanctuary when I first started. It's like that's easy. That's a real easy jungle.
Yeah.
Renna's a ton of fun. And yeah, it's a great patch. So many new skins to look through. My pocketbook's gonna be hurting on some platinum here pretty soon. So
yeah, I agree. I feel you on the jungle front, because this is my first experience of Legacy. Obviously, I've seen videos and stuff like that, but I joined Paragon and V42, which is right after the Monolith update. So they just changed the map, and the same thing. Like first 10 games, I was like, "What is this maze that I'm going into? There's dead ends. There's one-way pathways everywhere. It was a steep learning curve."
Yeah.
But Mud, this is your return to Legacy.
Don't count that like it's something amazing. I also get lost.
Yeah, I mean, it's just how does it feel to be back on Legacy? I guess I should say.
It is so nostalgic. I've always loved the split jungle of the Legacy map. The side lanes I do think are still a little steep in the center, but the mid lane, because I usually reside there, has always been my favorite by far.
Yeah.
And the flowers are always so pretty.
Yeah. The saturation on this map is very cool and very high. It makes everything feel vibrant. The jungle feels alive compared to
skins
Sanctuary.
Even look super vibrant on Legacy as opposed to Sanctuary for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I think I agree with the point. The lanes are a little steep. Sometimes those stairs feel like they're fucking super steep up.
Yeah.
And but overall, I think it's a super fun and kind of new thing to try. I really like the idea of being able to see all the way down mid lane. I was playing Gideon with the infinite range RMB the other day, throwing things down lane, and I think I hit one from a few times. I don't remember. It was pretty fun.
My favorite part is seeing the people when they come back from the enemy goes back to base and I'm in mid and I can just see them jump off the little jump doors everywhere. I'm like, oh, by the way, your person's leaving now.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's handy info to have. I think it's kind of cool
for sure.
Hasp, how are you feeling about the patch?
It's great, honestly. Just overall, the game feels really, really good. I think balance is getting better, especially since we're a couple patches deep into the augment system now.
Yeah, they tweaked the augments a little bit on this patch as well. So I mean, overall, I think it's feeling good. I mean, ranked will always be as ranked is. You always get teammates who go 0-4 and just don't do anything or whatever. But I think that this is really refreshing. I'm a little sad that they went the route of keeping Nitro as well, because splitting the player base across
Yeah.
4 queues being ranked, standard, Nitro, and legacy
Mhm.
seems a bit thin. But then
I agree.
again, we don't know console numbers, so we don't know if we're getting 10K players a day. We don't know if we're
Right.
getting 5K or less, right? So I think it's kind of hard to know if it was the right decision, and we kind of just need to trust Ometa, which is that's sometimes kind of a hard thing to do.
Fair.
But I mean, what can we do, right? We're just players of the game.
I will say it feels rude that they made rank 24/7 the same time they gave us legacy and we have Nitro, because it's like, I love that rank's there, but like I also have legacy, and this is only here for 6 weeks. Like, thanks for 24/7 ranked, but
Yeah.
like I'm gonna assume legacy's gone when 1.8 gets here. So like I want to play on big map. Like,
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, they kind of did bait us a little bit by like splitting the queue like that and like diverting it to ranked for 24/7.
Mhm.
I kind of think, to be honest, I know that they said they were going to rotate out the labs things, but I think what's going to happen is Nitro is going to go, and then they're just going to keep legacy and add the next thing. Because from what I've seen online, like, people are ecstatic about this map. They love being back on Sanctuary. Obviously, the map needs a lot of work. There is a
Right.
lot,
Yeah.
so many spots where you just get caught on little tiny nothing ledges, like on tower edges. You're
Mhm.
trying to walk into tower and you can't.
It's like a little pebble somewhere, and you're like, oh, guess I
Yeah.
can't walk over that.
Yeah, little pebbles, or like in the jungle too, you get stuck trying to like squeak around walls. And
Yep.
I was playing Spider-Morn the other day, and I kept getting stuck on top of walls because you try to jump over them, and then you get stuck
Yep.
in like a little like crevice, and then I have to
Mhm.
Spider-Morn out.
I
or-
always hate getting caught on the lips of ledges and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
the
just kinda-
lips.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
sitting there floating for like 3 seconds. Like,
Yeah.
can I just drop or go across, please? Thank you.
Nope, not allowed.
Had that
Yeah.
happen with Yin yesterday, and I was just like, what can I get a break here, please?
Yeah. It's also hard to get used to no fog walls on the legacy
Yeah.
map, where it's just
Right.
line of sight, because like there is the
Mhm.
bushes that cover it,
Mhm.
some of the
Mhm.
entrances to lane, but you
Mhm.
can still see through them and you still have vision through
Yep.
them. So
Right.
sometimes it's hard to tell if there's actually a way in or out of the jungle there. Sometimes, we got a cat joining us. Hello, cats. Welcome to the podcast,
I'm
cat.
so sorry. She's been
Nope.
bothering me like the past
It's all
5
good.
minutes. She
More
knows
the
I'm
merrier.
talking, so
Be,
she's like, you must sit
another
here.
honored guest.
Right.
Yes, she'll just sit here for a little bit while I pet her.
One thing that I have thought since Legacy came back is if they are taking some map cues for, because
Yes, I'm hoping.
they've all confirmed, all the, like, I think 1,000% confirmed that we're probably getting some map changes in 1.8. I think
Mhm.
Yeah.
hopefully some big ones, and obviously I think the legacy being thrown in there is they're probably looking to take some cues from the legacy map
Mhm.
just because it is so beloved.
Mhm.
But one thing that I don't like about playing on legacy right now, and you guys kind of touched on it, there's no fog of war. So like you can see someone running down from base in mid lane
Right.
if you're on your side all the way back at like your tier 2 on mid lane. So
Yeah.
I would very much like
Yeah.
a fog of war type system if they're not doing the fog walls. But
Right.
you know.
I think it's definitely like mid lane is definitely like a standout for that, because it is just straight core to core. Like I
Mhm.
think that was a big
Mhm.
thing about the legacy map, is that they wanted you to be able to see the other person's core from your
Yeah.
core, which I think is a really cool kind of sight line, and it gives like a really cool feel, like with the tree coming over and stuff. I don't know if I'm like as pressed about the fog of war, to be honest, because the jungle, at least right now, until they hopefully change it and simplify it just a little bit, because people are getting lost. I'm still getting lost, and I played like 20, 30 games. I'm just like, but
It's
it
it's
does,
okay once you can read the map.
yeah, exactly.
I
Once
promise.
you read what all the symbols mean, and the little white
Mhm.
lines mean that there's a flat
Yep.
entrance in and out,
Mhm.
it does get better. But I do think that, like, as far as like sightlines go, I think this map design of the sunken jungle is pretty good at like hiding
Right.
that. Because
Mhm.
yes, there isn't a lot of entrances into lanes, and there
Mhm.
are definitely advantages to playing characters with vertical mobility. Like characters like
Mhm.
Chimera, I think, suffer in this map because you just you're just walking everywhere.
Yeah.
Whereas if you play Yin, if you play Wukong, if you play Yurei, you can jump up through those little ledges and gank people. So I agree. I think that there is changes that need to be made, but I don't know if I'm as pressed about the Fog of War stuff, I guess.
Yurei especially is nuts on this map.
Yes, yeah. Any character with like big AoE ultimates, because the jungle corridors, some of them are like not wide enough that you can get a character past another character. Like if Richter's standing in a hallway, sometimes you just can't walk past him, which
the
to
body
me
blocking
is
is real.
The body blocking is real. It does not feel good at all. But I mean, like obviously Renna is very strong with her ultimate. I think Gadget's pretty good on this map, because if you just get your ult in a good spot, like there's nowhere for anyone.
You can cover
to go
multiple corridors.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean,
and Epic in the past, they addressed the body blocking. It used to be that bad as well. In the original game, there was a patch eventually where they allowed a better buffer zone to pass teammates, especially.
Oh, I see.
So it actually made it slightly better for the pathways.
Okay,
as well.
so you could kind of phase through your teammate just
kind
a little
of,
bit,
yeah, not like fully, but like you could like kind of like skirt around them a little bit better.
Oh yeah, that's
like their hitboxes were a little bit
Nice.
different on each other. I don't know if Pred is ever going to do that. I hope they do, because sometimes I have my own teammates in the smallest little hitboxes blocking me as a giant howitzer fridge, and I'm like, I can't walk around you. I don't know what to do.
You gotta get out of the way. Get out of the way, Kira. Get out of the way.
I know.
I'm sure we've all killed plenty of our own teammates by just standing like 1 inch to the left too far.
You do the old thing where you both go loft, and then you both like move that way, and you're just like doing the thing where you do at a grocery store doorway, and you're like, after you. Yeah, I think overall Legacy is an awesome map to have back in the game. Everyone seems ecstatic about it, super happy to have it. But there's other stuff that came with 1.7 as well. So I'm gonna pull up the patch here, and we can kind of skim through it. We're not going to go through every single detail because we don't want to be here reading forever and ever. But we're going to take a look at some things. So Hasp, do you kind of want to take it, or how should we do this here? Oh, playback error occurred.
I think we pretty much just need to kick things off by talking about Renna, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, she's
favorite.
she's the big part of the map, or the big part of the patch, in addition to the legacy map. So just real quick first impressions, Mud. What do you think of Renna?
I was super excited to get another mage to play. As a mid laner, I don't play like assassins or anything. I prefer magic overall. And I super was excited to play her, and then I realized she has so much in her kit. I've gone from like, I really do like her. I like her aesthetic. I like the way that she is like our first like super, super really big scaling. I know Gadget has scaling, but it's not to the same context. And it's not like the same impact on the rest of her abilities.
She's like a true growth character.
Right. Like a true growth like character. It's really, really nice to have something that new. But I also feel like her kit is a bit bloated. In the flip side of that, I feel like they saw like they're like, we could add all this stuff to her kit, and then they just hit the select all and then yes. And I don't know why, but they did.
Yeah.
But I really like her, but I also really don't like facing her.
Yeah, I agree. It's she is definitely like very strong. Like as soon as you hit like the 50 to 100 stacks on her passive, it's like you absolutely obliterate people, and you go the shield augment. You have excellent trading in lane and stuff like that. Ogier, sorry, what do you think of Renna?
So yeah, I mean, she has a lot. I'm super excited to see another character with a mesmer. I just think that's really cool. I think it's a fun form of CC that, again, I'm not originally a MOBA guy, so I hadn't seen anything like it before. So it's fun having someone else with, especially a distance mesmer, right? Like Morn has it, but it's very much tanky, so it's cool to see it on a mage. She is overpowered a little right now, but I'll take overpowered mid over an overpowered assassin like Yurei when Yurei first landed. I feel like I can deal with Renna a little bit more. Maybe that's because I beat one up as Gadget yesterday in Nitro and had a lot of fun with that.
Oh.
Whereas like when Yuri first hit, I was just like, well, Yuri's here now. Guess I'll die.
Oh
Like,
no.
Yeah, I
um,
agree. The
yeah,
the Ure ultimate is definitely it
Mhm.
was super strong, and I mean the fact that it
Yep.
pulls you all to the center, it makes it feel so
Mhm.
much worse to fight her. Whereas
yeah,
Renna's ult is like she's not moving you at all, so like you can still get out of it, but Ure ult
Mhm.
felt
yeah,
inescapable for sure.
yeah.
So I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Thankfully, I think with like the scaling and there's just so many numbers in her kit, I
Mhm.
think come 3 weeks from now they'll be able to balance her out quite a bit. I think there's a lot of opportunity
Yeah.
where her
Yeah.
kit can remain, but
Mhm.
scale it back quite
Mhm.
literally, right? Or increase the number of stacks you have to have, make them less common on minion drops, whatever. I think there's a
Right.
lot of room to balance her out, and I'm
Oh,
curious to see
see,
what
I
they're
had a
gonna do.
different take on that.
Oh yeah,
I do want them to change the way that she drops essence. If they wanted to do a 50% on minions, I would rather it just be every other CS that you get. So it's a true 50% no matter what you're doing. So if you really are bad at CSing, you don't get rewarded for it in a sense. And it would be, I think, would help better for balancing in the future
yeah.
on the numbers on her essences as well.
Yeah.
If it was a solid thing and wasn't just RNG, in my opinion.
I could get
Yeah.
behind
That's what
that.
I would like for them to change for sure.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
as opposed to being
Mhm.
50% chance, because
Right.
I mean, as
Yeah.
as far as statistics go,
Yeah.
obviously it would be average of every 50,
Yeah.
but like if it's more
I had a mirror
consistent,
match and I got 2 essences on the first wave, and I think she got like 4 or
yeah,
5. And I was like,
yeah,
this isn't fair.
that's what everyone loves in MOBAs is
Yeah.
RNG.
Right.
We
RNG.
love randomness. It's
I also wish she
Yeah.
had Sev shoulders, like not the exact same thing, but like I want to look at Arena
Looking
and know
huge.
What if her
how
horns got
strong she
bigger?
is. Yeah, like
yeah,
just something, right? Like
Yeah.
I agree to
how
that. I think
howitzer
that'd be cool.
his weapon, his weapons
Mhm.
on his body change
Yeah.
based off what abilities he has. So many of them change. So I'd love a way to look at Red and be like, okay, we still have time to shut her down, or oh, we're screwed. Everybody run. Like
Yeah,
it is what it is.
I agree. I think that would
Mhm.
be really cool, and they could definitely play into her like warlock aesthetic, where like maybe she gets like her eye gets bigger or some sort
Mhm.
of like visual indicator. I think the
Hmm.
problem is that like her scales infinitely, right?
Right.
So
Mhm.
after a certain like with Sev, you only hit 4 tiers of stuff. But I agree. I think there should be a
Mhm.
way to at least see it, even if it's just in the tab screen, right? Like that
Yeah.
information should be known.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with her being bloated. I definitely think that she is a very freaking strong hero right now. I think the
Hmm.
execute on an AoE at like 10%, 12% might be a bit much.
On a basic
Um,
ability.
on a basic ability that lasts for
Yeah.
like it feels like forever sometimes.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Um, giving her CC on a vertical mobility button is pretty
Mhm.
strong too. I haven't
Hmm.
actually played her on. I was about to say Agora, but that's not what the map is called. Sanctuary. Um, I haven't actually played her on that because I've just been playing Legacy the
Oh.
entire time. So I'm kind of curious to see how that kind of changes because it's not as
It
much.
is slightly different,
Yeah.
like a little bit.
Okay. That's good
I
to
got
know.
super zoned hard the other day by Morrigesh, who was just relentlessly putting dots on me.
Interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's a few like key differences and like for mid lane it doesn't matter so much because like the side lanes are different lengths on Sanctuary. Like side lane
Mhm.
Hmm.
solo side is super
Yeah.
long and duo side is shorter, whereas
Mhm.
on Legacy they're even straight across.
Yeah.
So and there's not as many tight corridors, there's not as many ledges, and there's obviously fog walls and stuff like that. So I have yet to try it, but I think that her having vertical mobility while also having the ability to glide, giving her the mesmerize on a lob ability that you can throw
Mhm.
super far sometimes.
Yep.
Hmm.
She is very strong, and I agree with what you guys said that I think her numbers need to be adjusted on
Mhm.
kind of all of her abilities, to be
Yep.
honest.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone in
A
chat.
little bit.
I haven't verified, but someone in chat today told me that she has faster basic attack speed than one of the carries.
Oh, does she really?
Oh,
Yeah.
her autos are
Yeah.
also beefy. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bellica's does not compare to hers at all. She hits for like 64, I think, an auto at level 1.
Wow. That's
She
pretty impressive.
it's really rough and aggressive early.
Right. Thankfully, again, she's a scaling hero, right? So it should be really easy to nerf for a little bit, we're still making it where
Mhm.
people who have already mastered Renna can
Yeah.
still be a menace, right? Like,
Yeah.
the same thing with Sev, right? You can nerf him all you want, but Sev is still going to be Sev. If you have a
Mhm.
good Sev, he's just going to be a Severog, and it just is what it is.
Yeah, I agree. Hasp, what do you think about Renna? Have you played her at all on either of the maps?
I played one match with her on Legacy, and I got absolutely destroyed because I had no idea what I was doing, and I didn't read up on the character, and I
Oh
leveled up.
no.
I leveled up, obviously the R&B first.
Okay, good.
But again, I just went in completely blind. I didn't really
Yeah.
read any of the abilities, and I leveled the Mesmerize as opposed to the her Q first. So
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Not a terrible option.
I don't think that's that bad, to be honest. I think the
No.
R&B is definitely the important one. I like to go
Yeah.
R&B QE.
Mhm.
when you're
but-
going against a hyper aggressive Moragash, though,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I had the more damage in the
Yeah.
beefier.
That is totally fair. That
Mhm.
is totally fair.
But no, she's fun. She's very awkward to play. I'm not. I mean, Salsa, we've been playing this game together for like 2 years. I'm not a mid lane guy.
Yeah.
Really at all, and I don't
You
really.
could
play
be,
mage
though.
characters.
Could be.
Not a good one. Not a good one. No. Give me melee characters and throw me in the.
Oh,
arena.
see, I'm all ranged. I can't do melee. I'm a handicap to myself.
Which is so weird. I can play ADCs. I think I'm actually a pretty decent ADC player, but I for whatever reason, unless I'm playing Argus support for some reason, I don't know. Maybe it's just the mid lane.
You should try her on support. She is very
She's
good
a good
support. You literally built her the exact same way you do mid lane,
Yep,
and
much.
with how bloated she is, it does not matter. So I would definitely try that because it's pretty fun. She's very oppressive into it. It's kind of the same play style as Argus. Her RMB is a similar ability. She has a stun.
Mhm.
Or a lob CC. It's
Right.
almost, it's just like Arcus kind of thing.
Mhm.
I love her VFX though.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
her VFX and her
Yep.
voice lines. Whoever voice acted her like went all the way. I
Yeah.
think her
Mhm.
voice lines some of them are hilarious, and Mud knows exactly what I'm talking about because I was just like I was repeating them after she was saying them the other night when we were playing.
You really
And
were.
I was just going for it. I was having a blast,
Yep.
but I think the voice lines are super fun and super well done, and her VFX, like the eye in the background, is pretty sweet.
Mhm.
So I think on that note, we can kind of start to talk about the skins that they released in this.
Oh, okay.
I think we'll kind of bounce around a little bit. We'll start with this Renna Origin skin, which is obviously supposed to be her before she became Demon Warlock, or her patron, which I don't actually remember the name off the top of my head, what they said in the trailer. But this is before she made her pact or
Oh,
whatever.
before she made a pact with Acheron.
Mhm.
Is that what his name is? Acheron?
Yep.
His name is Acheron. He's the demon king of Ashkarath.
Ashkarath. Okay. all right.
Yes, yeah, that's where he's from.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you for bringing
You're
that up, 'cause
welcome.
I did not know the name. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of these like all black, all white skins. I think they lack a certain level of what's the word I'm looking for? Like effort. It doesn't feel like they put a lot of effort into like color scheming. Like her base skin feels very complete and cool. Where it's got the red, it's got the oranges, it's got the purples and stuff like that. And this just feels like it's kind of a lazy way to just like slap a skin in the game. That being said, she's got other skins too that we'll talk about in a bit that are pretty good. So Ogier, what do you think about this skin?
So like in concept wise, I love it, right? Like Renna before she was Renna, right? Like I think it's really cool. And I overall really liked it until you brought up that point. Now it does kind of, maybe that's
oh
why.
No, did I ruin it for you?
Like,
no.
Well, thankfully it's one I haven't bought because
Okay.
I'm just headed directly for that prestige skin because that's.
Her prestige skin is
Oh,
so
her
good.
prestige.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I'm a little half and half on the prestige, but we'll probably get there.
Yeah.
But I will say I thought it was a little flat. I was like, I like the concept of it, but like even in the testing environment, I was like, I'm like I think we're all like plat millionaires, right? If you're in testing or whatever, I was like, I don't want it. It's like it's fine. It's cool that the eye isn't there, but like, meh.
Yeah, that's kind of the same thing. It's like a shrug. It's like a shrug skin. You're like, it's in the game, I guess.
If I got it from a core, I'd be like, cool, I'll run this for a game or two probably, and then I'll probably go back to like not running it.
I think it'd be really
Oh,
cool
no.
if they gave this. They would have given this skin kind of to match Yurei's base skin, which I know Yurei's base skin
Oh.
is also very black because she's like a ninja or whatever. But something to show that they're like characters and they were on the same side at a certain point. Obviously, we don't know like all of the lore, but like maybe some more green in there, just something to kind of like tie them together a bit. I think it's kind of a missed opportunity. Hasp, what do you think?
I mean, yeah, I kind of have the same feelings on this skin as I do like the Jade skin for Yurei. It's just a
shrug.
decently put together alternate skin that I will only ever get if I get it in a loot court. So.
Yeah. All right, so moving on, we got the Iggy skin. This is a skin that was in Paragon before.
Yep.
I think this skin is sick.
It's
love
so
all the
cute.
recolors.
So cute.
Yeah. The unfortunate thing about this skin is that if you want all the recolors, it'll cost you like $100 at least. And I'm Canadian, so like the exchange rate is a little different, but like it has like 9 recolors, and I think it's kind of funny because I've been playing a little bit more Magic lately, and in one of the latest skins they released chocobos, traveling chocobos in a bunch of different colors. So it's really funny that this chocobo-esque bird is also in a bunch of colors. I think the colors are very cool. I think they did a good job, like a good range of them, and he has different VFX, whereas Molotov is a firecracker and his turrets look different. Overall, I'm happy to see the skin back. I don't think I'm gonna buy it because that's way too money, way too
I think
much
I'm gonna
money.
buy it singularly. I don't agree with them making it such a high bundle for an asset they kind of already had, if that makes sense. Because all the FX changes and everything and like that, it's already included, so they're not new.
Yeah,
I did have the I can't remember if they originally came out with it. I'm pretty sure they did, and I owned it then. I was like, I'll probably buy just the base one because I love it so much, and maybe the yellow one. Maybe.
Yeah, the yellow one's pretty good. I mean, it's also with the chocobo, the base chocobo.
It just reminds me of a little chicken.
Yeah, the little chicken is cute. I'm kind of in the same boat. I think it's too pricey for me. Ogier, what do you think?
It's a little bit, yeah.
I'm a sucker for special VFX on hero skins. The only thing that's saved my bank account from this skin so far is I'm not really much of an Iggy player.
Oh, okay.
But you could be.
But I could be. If I bought this, I would be contractually obligated to play nothing but Iggy for like 3 weeks to pay for it, right?
Right.
But one of the first skins I tested when I got access to, I literally went straight into a practice, which was like, let me look at the abilities. I need to see the abilities, and was very pleased with it. I think it's great. Again,
and
I never played
Paragon.
And I think Iggy's kind of gross in his default form. Sorry, not sorry to any Iggy lovers out there. But this one, I'm like, I can get on board with this Iggy. Like,
how dare you not love a little big-headed goblin man with a weird little dinosaur?
Yeah.
He's laughed after stealing River Buff from me one too many times. Okay,
Yeah.
I feel a certain kind of way.
Does this skin come with different voice lines, or is it the same?
It's a different voice pitch for sure, but I think
they
they're
just
the
did
same
the thing
lines.
where they added a filter to it. Okay, because the Iggy voice lines are awesome. I love the Iggy voice lines. They're so like evil and like a little.
I'm still convinced when he gets a river buff, instead of saying buff acquired, he says butt acquired or installed or butt installed. I'm like, yep, he has a butt now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's pretty sweet. Hasp, any thoughts?
Look, I do like Iggy, and I know that people absolutely lost their shit when the skin was included, because this is a really popular skin in Paragon. Bit too cutesy for me. Give me the ugly goblin riding the freaking monstrous being any day, personally.
That's totally fair. One thing I did want to note is that porting over the old skins, while it does seem to a lot of people that it's like it's easy, it does come with its steps.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, they do need to like upgrade it from Unreal Engine 4 to 5, and
right.
There is some effort put in there, but I agree that the price on this one is really
a little high.
steep. But then again, I think me and Hasp talked about it like on a bunch of episodes ago, like when they started releasing the skins and the different tiers that they were making, and it's really hard for them to fit the old skins and have their own tiers, because like this is a legendary skin. It comes with voice line, VFX, new skin, recolors, everything, right? But like for them to price it differently, it starts to become like confusing to players, which I can also like playing devil's advocate a little bit for
Yeah.
Omega. I can see that that'd be really hard to like
Mhm.
weigh the options of like, do we give this the price that we actually spent the time on it, or do we give it the price that matches the other skins of the same tier?
Right.
Which as a player, I'm like, give me the cheaper option. But
Right.
Mhm.
you know, it's you win some, you lose some.
Mhm.
Next skin, we got the Zekian Sparrow skin. This is like the Aztec tribal one.
Mhm.
As far as I
A
know,
lot
this
of
one
people wanted this.
really.
Yeah, a lot of people were I've seen a few comments here and there across different media social platforms where people are like, "We want the Pocahontas skin back."
Oh,
And I'm like,
interesting.
yeah, people really like this skin. I think the base color of it is really nice.
I agree. It has like the blue is a very nice blue.
Mhm.
It has lots of
It's
like all
like
the
really
little
good.
teal beads and stuff make the
Mhm.
skin look really nice. This is another Paragon asset for those who don't know. But obviously the upgrading is there and stuff like that.
Right.
As far as I know, this one doesn't have VFX, voice lines, or anything. It's just
Mhm.
kind of like a tier 2 skin. I can't remember how Predecessor tiers their skins, but
Maybe it's classified as a rare because it's not just a recolor, so it'd
yeah,
be
I
not
think
just
so.
a
It's an epic.
common.
It's an epic. It's so tier
It
3.
is an epic. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like a
Yeah.
model change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One big giveaway is the weapon looks different.
Mhm.
Oh,
That's
I
always
see.
gonna make
Yeah.
it at least an epic.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I think it's a pretty cool skin. I don't know how much it's going for in game, and I don't play Sparrow a lot, and Sparrow's been
I don't
kind of eating
either.
a bunch of nerfs because she was OP for like a patch and a half. And
Mhm.
I mean, I haven't seen a lot of people run this skin, but I think it's cool that it's back. I think it's a very nice looking skin. Ogier, we'll start with you. What do you think?
I mean, so what? Sparrow has like I think 8 skins right now, not counting variants.
Yeah, she has a lot.
Through loot cores and whatnot, I own like 4 of her skins plus some variants. I'm not going to buy this one. I have enough. I switched between her Ascended skin and her like Little Red Robin Hood or Little Red
The
looking
cake
skin.
skin.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's me, right? But it's fine. It's cool. My first thought, I was like, oh, that's dope. And I moved on with my life. Like it's
Oh.
cool, but maybe I'm just not the target audience. You know, I'm again, it's cool, but that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, that's fair. Mud, any thoughts?
Like I said, I really like how this skin looks. I don't play Sparrow, so I don't know if I'll get this one. I did really like the hooded one too, but I don't know if it's still available to get.
So.
I just don't play her often. I would just die.
Yeah, I think that's
it
where a
wouldn't be
lot
a
of
good
people fall on
mix.
Sparrow.
But I would buy this if I played her for sure. I just don't. So
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm probably not gonna.
Hasp.
This is my favorite skin that they added in this patch. I think it just looks awesome. That said, I got the competitive tournament pack or whatever.
The
PCC pack
bundle.
or whatever you want to call it. So like that came with the Dynasty recolor for her. So that's just the one that I run if I'm not going with the
Yeah, that's
one.
fair.
So,
Yeah. So it sounds like we're all in the same boat. Kind of a
Sparrow's got
neat
like
skin.
a bajillion skins. When are they gonna give Gadget another one?
Yeah.
Like
I was about to say we need a Gadget skin, man. We need
Yeah.
for episode after episode after episode. Gadget skin. Next up are the 2 skins that I think most people were excited for. Let's say.
I wonder
we got some Gooner skins. I wonder why. Ure got a Summer Fun skin. This is playing into their Summer Fun line that I guess started with the Twin Blast that came from Paragon that was added a number of months ago. But they got the Ure, like Bikini Ure and Bikini Renna. To be honest, I Ogier, let's just start with you. Let's start right out the gate. What do you think about these 2 skins?
They're okay. I mean, again, I'm not going to buy them. I'm sure they have their target audience.
Yeah, they definitely do.
I will say, like, in terms of themes, I enjoy that we have like our Halloween skins, we have our winter skins. I'm cool with having some summer skins. I think that's fun. I don't have the TB skin, and I'm really considering picking it up while it's on sale. Because I do enjoy TB, but I'm also sucker for a prestige skin, and I have his. So why would I ever pick a different skin?
Yeah.
but they're fine. I think they both look a little weird. Like I don't imagine Yuri or Renna knowing how to go to the beach and have fun.
Yeah.
Especially not together.
Right. But why not? I did see someone say like they made a mistake by not making Renna's cane like a sun umbrella or something and just leaving it
Yeah.
as a cane.
Oh, yeah.
But like it's fine.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I can see it. I can see the cane as an umbrella or something.
Yeah,
Mud,
I think there's some room there, but yeah.
yeah. Go ahead, Mud. What do you think?
Oh,
Sorry.
I was gonna say, like aesthetically, the skins are gorgeous. I think like in other skins that have come out in the past, I think that Omega kind of puts really weird color schemes together, and I don't know why, but with these skins, they actually look like complete outfits. Like,
Yeah.
like I know Yuri's literally just wearing like a black bathing suit or whatever, but Renna's is like the whole hat and like the really nice accented like towel-y tassel thing that she's got going on,
Yeah.
like a shawl, but for her waist. It's like it's supposed to be like a towel-y thing, but it's it's not. But but they all like cohesively look really nice as a like an overall like palette of colors that I
Yeah.
really, really actually do like it. For a Gunnar skin, anyway.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
I'm not the target audience, but I can appreciate that it looks nice.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I've definitely seen a bunch of people run these. They do come with a few recolors. I think Renna's is a pink one, and then
Yeah.
Uray's, I can't remember what her Uray recolor is. I'm gonna assume it's white, but I don't actually know. Regardless,
I don't remember.
I think the main thing that's like it's like a really weird detail, but I don't know if I
think
like
it's blue, actually.
Is it blue? Okay.
I think it's a blue.
I think the main thing that I don't like about these skins that you can't see in this image is Uray still has her like cape thing behind her, but it looks very out of place to me. If you've tried the skin, you can kind of see it. It's like, or like you've seen it in the shop. She has like I can't even describe it. She's got like the like a cape that follows behind her from her waist.
It's like a waist cloak.
Yeah,
but
it's like only like
split.
a foot and a half wide, and it's just
Yeah.
like this weird little like ribbon thing. I don't like that. I think the rest of the skin is cool. For some reason, the sunglasses on these heroes kind of throws me off and makes them feel like they don't like fit. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, and that's just a super weird detail. But I think they're all right. I think they're more Gunnar skins, and people are gonna buy them because people like Gunnar skins.
Hey,
Hasp,
whatever gets Amita paid, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Hasp, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, these are just keep the lights on skins.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
They're well done. They're well made.
Mhm.
Thunderbrush does awesome work. We all know that. But yeah, these are keep the lights on skins.
Yeah, 100%. The last skin, I didn't even know this came in this pack, was this
I saw that
Mountain
skin.
Forge Terra skin, which is kind of like a dwarven, very angular,
It's
very
gorgeous.
I think it is a very nice looking skin. I'm happy that, because as far as I know, this is not a Paragon skin. This is an Omega skin.
I have no idea.
Tara's a Preda original, right? Am I mistaken there?
No,
she's
Tara was the
Paragon?
last hero to come out in Paragon.
Okay.
So she was
Right.
she was the game killer, basically.
That's what everyone has deemed her as.
Yeah, the Terra curse. Yeah.
I think the skin is like all right. I don't think it's something I'm gonna buy, to be honest. I'm kind of just waiting to get the affinity skin for Terra, which I'm like kind of close to, and then I'm just probably not gonna run anything else.
I do think this skin in game does look very nice, actually.
Does it? Okay, I'll have to look at it in the store and stuff and just
she has like a fade out, like her hair goes into like a nice blue color that matches like, the flags on her outfit. It's like it's really nice.
You see, I like this skin because it has two tones. It has colors. Like she's got this gold armor and she's got this copper color and she's got this blue, and it goes together very nicely.
Yeah.
Like this skin's had more thought put into it than an entirely white Renna skin.
Yeah.
So
I like that skin. It's the one I bought.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to bash on your skin.
I actually really like it because the grays on it have like a subtle purple tint to it to match her magic, and I just think it's a cute touch. But I understand the entire white of it. But yeah.
I'm
very artsy. I like art
any thoughts on the skin? Kind of just whatever.
I think I have like 5 games with Terra, so I like that we're getting some skins for characters that don't need them, right? Or that don't have them. I meant to say, like, maybe this is a sign that again people like Gadget will get some more in the future, right?
Yeah.
Pray.
I will say the shield on this skin got a bit of an upgrade. It looks a little bit
Mhm.
cooler.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah, I guess you
weapon's a
can't
little
see it in
bit
here.
bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame that the shield's not really here, but the shield's a little bit more epic. It's fine. It's just definitely like a base level skin for me, which I think it is. I think it's like a tier 2 skin or something like that.
Yeah, it's probably a rare.
But
or-
it's fine.
yeah, rare. Yeah. That's
Mm.
totally fair. Hasp, do you have any thoughts on this skin? I don't know if you play Terra. Do you play Terra?
I do play Terra. I
okay.
like Terra a lot. Yeah, this is probably her best skin. That's not her prestige skin, just because the prestige skins for most characters are probably the best ones. But I like this one better than her other one, which was a Paragon asset, Griffin Knight, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That one looks cool, but this one I think is probably her best skin, not counting her prestige. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
for
fair.
an uncommon, it's only an uncommon too, so
Yeah.
it's the cheapest tier. So
Yeah, that's totally fair. I think right now the skin that I run on her is her recolor that you can buy for Amber, which kind of gives it a similar color scheme to this, except instead of blue, it's like teal. I think it gives me enough of a difference when I play Terra that I'm probably not gonna buy it, to be honest. But yeah, so I mean, lots of skins. How many skins? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, not including recolors. So that's a big skin drop, and
Mhm.
hopefully in 1.8 we get more, and hopefully we get some for Gadget, because man, does she need
Yeah.
some. Holy cow. They also released some recall VFX, the shadow up stuff, which is another pay to lose VFX, because it is loud and it is very big and it is very visible.
Oh, is
from
it? I haven't
Mhm.
looked at
Yeah.
it yet.
It's like laser beams from the sky that kind of trail in on you, but they're like
Oh.
they're like the color that's on the screen. They're super bright red and they're like super tall too. So it's like
Oh.
it's just big arrows pointing at this guy that's backing.
Yep.
Oh, how lovely for me to see that on other people.
Yeah, now you know what to look for if you see the big laser screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing they updated in this game, which I think they're
Mhm.
still working on, or in this game,
Mhm.
in this patch, I should say, is the start screen. They
Mhm.
changed it from the whole 3D rendered hero kind of doing idle animation and it rotates through skins and stuff that you have, to this like 2D thing, which personally I think is a better way to go about it. It doesn't take as many resources in the menu. I've taken
Right.
screenshots of the pred taking like 40% of my GPU sitting in the menu, and I'm like,
Oh.
what is happening? And I've had a few issues with my GPUs before, but like it should never be that high. But I think that this is really cool. I think it lacks a little bit of movement.
Yes.
Whereas like the spells could be like flowing in and out
Yeah.
of frame,
Mhm.
something like that.
Yep.
And I think that the layout, like the news at the bottom right, has some like it looks a little by itself, like it was like an afterthought. But my guess is that in the next update, they're just going to do another refinement of this and kind of move it forward.
Yeah.
Hasp, do you have any thoughts on the menu?
Thank God, just on the main menu on the front page, we have battle pass tracking and
Yes.
account level
Yep.
tracking. It's
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's taken way too long to get this. Way
Yeah.
too long.
I also like the store thing too. The little feature
Yeah.
thing that's kind of in the middle
Yeah.
left there. I think
Mhm.
that's very cool. Mud, do you have any thoughts on the new main
I
screen?
do like the change from the 3D to the 2D. I wish that it was moving, kind of like how League does their like the before client where you press play. They used to have moving pictures where just subtle movements here and there.
Yeah.
But it was like the whole scene moved. So I wish that she just moved a little bit.
Yeah.
As an art thing. I also wish that the news wasn't treated like the middle child over in the corner. Like,
Yeah,
but I
that's
do like
totally
what
fair.
they added as a good step forward to hopefully what we get as a final iteration in the future.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
It's come a long way. They've changed this main menu a lot over the 2.5
Yeah.
years we've been playing, and it's
Mhm.
yeah. Ogier, what do you think? You have any thoughts on it?
I mean, can we talk about the claim daily loot core button? Like,
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I was the most excited about.
Yeah.
Like, it was something I griped about, having to go to loot cores, purchase core, buy my core, just to buy my daily core. Like, I'm doing this every day. Like, I promise I will do this every day. Like, if I'm
I'm gonna
if
let
I'm
you know
not
I didn't know
like
that was a button.
Oh,
Uh,
well, Mud, congratulations. So
you
yeah,
know.
next time you log in, literally you hit that
Now I
and advise it.
know.
My only complaint about it is I now still have to go to my loot course to open it.
Yeah.
Like I have a similar complaint with
Yeah.
like character affinity unlocks. Like
Mhm.
there my issue is like it's automatic claim and equip. I wish we still had the claim or the equip button there.
Oh yeah, I don't like that either.
Here
you have
I
to claim it and then turn it back off.
right. Like
Mhm.
I paid Amber or money for my, jump pad or recall. I don't want the blue one because I got proficient on somebody that I never play.
Exactly. Yeah.
I do wish there was a buy and open loot core button, but I'm not going to complain too much. I will take the one click to buy it.
Yeah.
Um,
I also like that
some
they.
good.
Sorry. I also like that they changed the loot core spot or the Opal store, because you can. I think you can access the Opal store through going through store now, right? As opposed to before you had to go through loot core, or did they not change that? I might be
If
seeing
they
things.
changed it, I wouldn't know.
I
I'm
wouldn't know.
20 Opal away from being back at 2,700 again after buying Saris, so I just don't bother going to it
That's
because
totally fair.
I'm not going to buy a 2,000 Opal skin. I will buy a 2,700 one.
Yeah.
None of the ones that are currently in there I think are really for me, but
That's fair. I feel the same way.
yeah.
The only other thing that I think this lacks is like maybe some form of displaying what rank you are.
Yes.
Displaying if
I
you're
wish.
like even just if they're like right next up to your account level and your plat and your amber, and just
Mhm.
put the little circle up there. I think that'd be kind of nice.
Yep.
Just to say you're diamond 2, because
I
it's
always want
kind
to
of
be
annoying.
reminded I'm silver.
Yeah. Well, maybe not, not in a bad way, but like I think it's kind of annoying to either have to go to the top ranked or to like go to your game modes, click find
Mhm.
ranked, and then you see your rank there. I think it should be
Yep.
visible at face value.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm the main party host for like all of my friends, so like they can never tell what rank they are.
Yeah, because if you're
I
not
can-
the party leader, you can't
right.
click into the game
Yeah,
mode.
so, like-
I didn't think about that.
So like I always know what I'm at, but they don't. I mean, most of my people, I'm a little insane. I have a browser just for Amita City, so I have all my main people I play with up like in a tab at all times anyway, so I can tell them. But yeah, for my friends, I wish they had it. It's not my problem. I just be the party
They could
leader.
just put it next to the account level right there, just like a circle.
Yeah.
It would just be a symbol there at the top.
Not,
Mhm.
not a hard add, I don't
Nope.
think. And I'm guessing, like I said, it's probably gonna be in 1.8. It's probably just gonna come with the
I hope
next
so.
patch. I hope so too. And then they kind of just did a bunch of game balance stuff, which we're not gonna go through too much.
Not the Gideon nerfs.
The Gideon, there's a few things. If was there anything within the patch specifically you guys kind of wanted to talk about? We'll start with you, Ogier.
So this isn't really like a hero balance, but I'll lump it in here. I think it's cool that they added Countess to offlane.
Okay.
I'm a bit of a offlane main these days, unless I'm playing with a duo.
Yeah.
And she's kind of the one mid where I've always been like, I'm okay if you bring Countess over here. If your basic attack is melee, I'm cool with you being an offlane.
Okay.
And I say that as a Shinbi main, so I will be chunking wolves at you all the time.
Oh.
Yeah.
But like Countess in offlane, I'm cool with that. Morgesh in offlane, I'm pulling out my beard. Like, so
Yeah.
But I go
I thought that was
Iggy.
a cool change. Yeah.
Iggy offlane's
yeah.
also very annoying. There are definitely a few keys characters.
Yeah, I go Iggy offlane if I get offlane.
If I see you in offlane on Iggy with that Phoenix skin, I'll be very upset.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so
Very
sorry.
Yeah, it doesn't look like
I
they
can't do
changed too much
melee.
about her. They
No.
changed her passive. They kind of nerfed it. True damage went down a %, which I think her having true damage on her passive is crazy. Like Countess is like, seems like I don't play a lot of Countess. I've tried her in the past and I do like okay, but it's not for someone I'm slamming in ranked. But I think that she, from my experience with her this patch, is that she is very strong still.
Mhm.
I haven't seen her a lot on Legacy, but at least on the monolith. Why am I my names are all getting mixed up. She is very strong on the base map, I think.
Embrace the past.
Yeah. Embrace it. Well, it's like all these names. I got like Agora, I got Monolith Legacy, I've got Sanctuary. Anyways, everything's going through my head. Hasp, do you have any thing that kind of stuck out to you this patch specifically?
They nerfed my Feng Mao, man.
Good.
They finally touched him. He escaped, I think, 2 patches unscathed, the last 2. and they finally touched. He was in a state that legitimately I feel like you could just pick him off lane and just play nothing but Feng Mao, and you would just climb super easily. Like he was really, really impressive, and he definitely needs to be touched.
He's really hard to deal with.
Interesting. To be honest, I haven't had that experience a lot, but I can't remember. I'm trying to think about like, because this is obviously before this patch that you're talking about. I don't remember seeing like a crazy amount of Feng Maos. I remember going into Kofi a few times, who's like a top 10 player, and you just kind of get your shit rolled playing into Kofi's Feng Mao. But it's kind of hard to tell if that's because the hero's strong or if that's because you're just getting mechanic diffed and all that sort of stuff. But
usually, like if I play him off lane, I just kind of do like almost like a brawler bruiser Feng Mao, like just with like augmentation is nuts on Feng Mao.
Yeah, and
he has it's nuts on everyone that can use it really, but it's really, 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 really impressive on Feng Mao.
He has a really good augment for offlane, doesn't he? Where he gets like lifesteal or something like that. I haven't actually
about the debuff one.
I think so. I haven't really looked at his augments because I don't play this hero either. I don't really play
assassins. He's got the Earth Shatter one, which gives it a knockup, which is nuts for team fight viability. Yeah. He's got the duelist one where like he gets like 5% stacks stacking up to 3 times. Your enemy takes 15% more damage and you take 15% less damage. And then he also it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts.
Yeah, that sounds like the one I'm thinking of.
And then his other one is, I think, if you on minion kills, you get a little bit of sustain, so like you get a little bit of % health back or something.
Oh yeah. So Feng Mao, a little bit of a menace, got tweaked down. Countess got changed a little bit. Mud, you were saying that Gideon got nerfed.
All of his cooldowns got increased, and I'm just sad about it because he always has to get nerfed in some way, shape, or form. Like.
I feel like Gideon's just such a solid all-around mid laner that if they like
just get rid of the root and stop nerfing him, please.
Yes,
I just don't. He doesn't need the root.
Yeah, we talked about it before. The root and then not being able to follow him through portals was definitely a sway in his character playstyle where it's
no, I'm happy that people can't follow me through portals because of the way movement speed works in the game and how many people have dashes, gap closers, Feng Mao. Yeah. I just all of that. I have such a hard time even now, even if people can't follow me through portals, I blink or telly like straight away from them. They don't care. They still somehow catch me. I don't know. I might be just bad. So, but I'm happy they can't follow me anymore because the slow that I got didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's fair. It definitely, I agree with that. And not to mention the like momentum bug that was happening on his portal, which I don't actually know if it affected people.
They removed it.
Yeah, I know that. Sorry, I know that they removed it, but I wasn't sure if it affected people that were like enemies that were going through your portal as well, so they could kind of abuse that momentum as well. But that was like 6 months ago, so who knows at this point?
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I don't think he kind of deserved the nerf, to be honest. I don't think he was like that strong, but they've got numbers that say otherwise, I guess.
I guess
so. Yeah. Anything else that you guys kind of noticed in the patch, or it seemed like we won't go through everything because we're just going to be here for another hour droning on and on, reading all these numbers and percents up and percents down. I didn't really notice anything else. I'm going to go take a look at the bugs just to see here, but usually I haven't noticed any like game breaking bugs that would be like have to be fixed, like the ones where like Steel was going through the ground for a bit or Kalari going through the ground, stuff like that. But regardless, I mean, I think that kind of wraps it up for the patch there, because I mean, I think it's a good patch. I think it added a lot of stuff. It gave us a lot of new things to play with, the skins, Legacy, Renna.
Especially for a quote unquote small patch, right? Like
yeah. And especially because they're saying next patch is going to be bigger. Like, I'm just excited to get hands on this new Crab Demon Daddy hero. I think it's going to be sweet. Everyone thought that it was Xeris for the longest time.
Skin, yeah.
The not
Xeris skin. I heard that too. And I was like, but he has weird legs. What do you mean?
I don't think they saw the legs. Like, I can see it from like the torso up. He doesn't.
I think just thought it was his Unmaker skin.
Oh yeah.
Because, I mean, it's like the same color palette almost. Like, it's obviously a little different because splash
Like the
art.
demon
But
skin.
yeah, but then that's what I thought when I first logged in the first couple times, and then I looked down and I was like, Xeris doesn't have spider legs. That's weird.
Yeah,
Why is
I'm
that
I'm
there?
excited to see if
What
it's
are
their
those?
first non-bipedal hero, which
Yeah.
I think is what it's
Oh.
shaping up to be. He looks kind of like a Drider from D&D, where it's
I
like the
hope so.
spider
Mhm.
bottom.
Little legs, he just
Yeah.
got two of them.
Yeah,
He's walking
like
around.
if Mr. Krabs waddling around kind of thing. I think that could be kind of funny. But
Oh,
if they
no.
manage to make it work and look like halfway decent, I think it's going to give
Yeah.
them confidence to do it way more, because
Hmm.
I'm very much tired of these skinny ass silhouette heroes when you're playing Richter and you're into Phase Sparrow duo, and you just have to hit
Yeah.
these like pencil thin characters across your screen. Like, we need some more beefy boys. We
It's
need some
rough.
more people built like Terra, built like Steel. I
Need
think
more
it's,
Morns.
yeah,
more
Morn was a pretty good design. He's a pretty beefy
Yep.
boy. I think Argus
Mhm.
is a funny addition that they did, like with him being so
Yeah.
short and stuff like that. I think it was a really cool addition. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious to see where it goes from there. But we'll kind of shift it over to kind of talk about you guys a little bit. I should have done this before the patch, but we're doing it afterwards because I did not write anything down, of course. So we'll start with you, Ogier. Obviously, you're a Twitch streamer in the community.
Yep.
Do you also make any other sorts of content? YouTube, TikTok, Kick, etc.
As someone who spends 90% of my time not on Twitch, on YouTube, one day I dream of making like long form YouTube content, but I'm too lazy for that right now. But I do post shorts and TikToks on both TikTok and YouTube under the same handle.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think shorts seems to be like a very good way to go. Like it seems like looking at, because I don't watch long form videos, but I'll scroll through the YouTube shorts on my phone and I come
Right.
across Pred stuff and you give it a like and you give it a whatever. And it seems like it's almost a better way to go about it. But I can also
Right.
see the appeal of doing long form and actually being able to talk through build videos or
For
hero
sure.
explanations, stuff like
Yep.
that.
Mhm.
Mud, how about you? I know you stream as well. Do you do
I
any
do.
other sort of content creation stuff?
Probably should do it more than I do, but I occasionally will post a short here and there. Long form content is hit or miss. It depends on what I'm doing or if I have anything to really post. I don't usually plan for long form content, though I should probably do that. I do craft stuff on the side sometimes. I've streamed that before.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes to make rugs.
Oh yeah, like you do
And-
the with the stitch gun and whatever, and you like
yeah, the
make
tufting gun. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's very
Yeah,
cool.
I do that. I have streamed that. I have like a whole wireless setup for that to stream it, so I can still stream from this PC, but like over there.
Oh, that's very cool. Have you made any
Yeah.
like predecessor rugs at all?
No, I've
Oh.
thought about it though, or like a coaster set or something. That'd be cool.
I think that'd be very cool. I
Yeah.
think that'd be sick.
It would just be time.
Yeah,
and-
I can
sure.
imagine. I mean,
Do
I've
it.
seen the shorts where they make them, and they do look pretty labor intensive. Like it's
They
not
are.
just tufting them; it's like you have to shape them and trim them, and then you're
Yeah,
left
it's like
with these
like
piles.
sculpting yarn.
Yeah, but
it's crazy.
it's always been something that I've seen that I'm like, I kind of want to try that just once, just to see like how it works. But it's also hard because like you don't want to have to buy all the equipment and stuff like that, because I can
It's
imagine
not the most
cheap.
cost effective to get into.
Yeah,
I will
I can see
say.
that. Yeah, that's totally
It depends
fair.
what you're trying to go for, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I'm just mud on everything, I guess. Muddx on most
yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. We'll be sure to link your guys' stuff in
Yeah.
the channel description and stuff. Another question for you guys: are either of you guys going to the Predecessor LAN, the Gazoo LAN that's happening in August in Kansas City?
I am not. I wish. It took me forever to get details on that. I was like, "There's a LAN happening," and people are like, "Yeah, there's a LAN happening." I'm like, "Okay, when is it?" And they're like, "It's in August." I'm like, "Okay, that doesn't give me a date. That doesn't give me a location. It doesn't give me anything."
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
people, like get all. I know where it is and everything now, but like I couldn't do it with life and stuff at the moment. So
That's totally
unfortunately, I
fair.
won't be able to go.
Ogier, are you going or no?
I wish I was, but no, I did not plan for that.
That's totally fair.
Yeah.
It's
I hope it's streamed. I want to watch.
So I can't. I have been talking to some people at it because I'm going to be going to it because I'm going to see the boys from the crew, which is our own Discord server, and we've got like 15 guys going to like the same hotel, and we're just going for a good time. But I do know that it is going to be streamed, and there is going to be people. I've heard of people maybe doing vlogging during the event and stuff. So I'm
Oh.
sure if you're not going, there is ways for you to see like how it went. So super exciting event kind of coming up. I'm pumped to go. Hasp, do you have any questions for Ogier and Mud?
Yeah. So just these two questions that I kind of like to ask everyone that comes on. So I guess we'll start with Ogier. What do you think Pred is doing well right now?
I mean, we seem to have a lot of momentum with new players, right? And that's kind of the big thing we needed. I'm shocked dropping the tutorial has worked out, but I actually have several friends who have picked it up recently, dropped directly into, I'm assuming Nitro AI, maybe just Nitro, and they seem to be having fun, and that makes me happy. And these are people I never thought would pick up Pred, so I think that's a big deal. And also getting some of these bigger Smite streamers to stream it too is delicious. I love it.
Yeah, I'm loving seeing all the small. Like I think even Weekend came back and played, and he hated Pred when early access
Oh
first.
no.
He hated Pred. He was just like, this game is trash.
I've seen a few
Overprime is
clips.
way better. Yeah, he was just
It was
like,
pretty brutal.
Overprime is way better. If you want to play a Paragon remake, just play Overprime. He was just like Predecessor. Yeah, he in so many words, he called it trash like multiple times. So
Okay.
yeah, it's really nice to see a bunch of Smite streamers, including one of the biggest ones in Weekend, playing it again. So, Mud, what about you? What do you think Pred's doing well right now?
I do have to agree. I do like the campaigning that they're doing recently, bringing a lot of new faces. I also like that the people that they are bringing in are actually staying, not being paid to play. Like they're actually authentically enjoying it, which also opens us up to like other people from the Smite community, which is great. I hope. When Paragon shut down, I played Smite prior to it, and then after it shut down, I tried to go back to Smite, and I couldn't. So I'm hoping that these other Smite people are seeing the light of elevation, and I really do like that. They are, I will say, they are making a lot more Gunner skins recently, and it is probably helping in some capacity.
Yeah.
For the most part. And I do know that Legacy was a huge pull. I've had mixed reviews that I've heard on it. I'm happy that it's back. I get to relive all the nostalgia and all the traumatic experiences of people getting Richter hooks that I kept missing when I first got to play him. But I could pinpoint quadra kills I got on the map for you that I've had in the past, and those locations and those fun plays and like those memories. It's really, really nice. I don't like running into walls when I jump, though. That's not fun. But yeah, no, I like that the direction they're headed in. I always thought that Omega, even when they first started with their first playtest, was very structurally sound, and they've always been really good about trying to lay down the foundational work before just running into stuff.
Yeah, they're
So I think
very
that's always been
cautious.
really good. Yeah. And I know a lot of people don't like that because they're like, oh, it's so slow and whatever. It's like, but if they don't have the data to back it up, I'm okay if they're going to wait kind of thing. I'm okay with that. So I like that they're still, for the most part, in my opinion, progressing that way as well still. So hopefully we still get consistency into the future. And now I'm talking with my hands.
No,
I do it too.
I was just about to ask you a question, so you can keep talking with your hands.
Oh.
So just pretty much the exact opposite. What do you think they need to improve on? What's like your biggest pain point in the game right now?
Okay, so honestly, some things that have irked me a little bit that I hope that they change in the future. I know there's been some talk about map changes coming in the future. What I would really, really like is a in-between. I don't want a map as big as Legacy because obviously it's way too big. And I don't want a map that's as small as Sanctuary because for obvious reasons, it's way too small. I want an in-between map where rotations are a commitment in strategy, but also punishable, whereas you can't just like rotate back and just not miss a thing. You know what I mean? Like I want it to be a strategic choice to rotate, not just like rotate and come back and then you're fine and everything's dandy and you didn't lose anything for your choice of rotating. I want choices to matter, I guess.
Yeah, totally fair.
So I want the map different. You said what they're not doing. Oh, right. I was sorry, I got lost. So their skins lately. I have a problem with the skins, not because they're goonery, just because they don't look right. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like, yes, I understand people are very voluminous and they have hourglass figures and they look really, really, really nice. But some skins look
The Countess
like really,
BBL skin is just ridiculous.
they look like botched jobs that
It's
you
just
got at your
ridiculous.
plastic surgeon, and I can't
Yeah.
unsee it. Yeah, the Countess skin.
It's absurd.
Yeah. Have you seen? Oh, there was a Twitter post where somebody actually like made a box and then overlapped it, and you could see the difference of them.
The difference.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, people were not
Yeah.
happy. I should say a lot of people were happy. A lot of people were very
It's a
unhappy with
gorgeous
that
skin. It is
Yeah.
a gorgeously designed skin. I actually really do like the Countess skin. I just hate the way that they're embellishing some of them to just fit some weird mold, I guess, or
Yeah.
molding on top of it. It just looks odd, to say
Yeah,
the
I
least.
agree.
It was entirely the BBL was entirely unnecessary.
It was. It was.
Yeah.
Countess already had cake before. She was perfectly
She
fine.
did. She's athletic, but had cake, and now she just has more cake, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Now she ate like 3 cakes.
Yeah, she's just got extra cake,
Calm down.
which is fine. It's okay. I just think I just want to look better.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I don't know if I can translate that right.
A
Without
little more
sounding
effort
terrible.
put in. I
Yeah.
agree. It's the same with the swimsuit skins for me, where it's like they've put in this effort to get it to like a Gunnar stage, but there's space where they could have made it even better that
Yeah.
they didn't take the opportunity to like
Mhm.
improve it like to a 10. Like right now it's like a 7, but it could
I
be
actually
a 9.
think the body types for the 2 bikini skins, I actually think those are a lot nicer like than the Countess skin or the Yin skin or whatever. I do think that they look great. So I think it can be done. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I agree.
It was the first go, really. So,
Yeah, I don't know.
Work in progress.
And I remember in a comment, Kari did say that is the most risque they are gonna get. They're not gonna go past that line. That is the line that is set.
Is that the line?
Hopefully they don't go past. If they go past, I'm gonna be very surprised because this is I think it's a Predecessor is a rated E for everyone game. And
is it?
I thought it was
Gotta
like
be
teen.
Gotta
Is
be
it
teen.
Is it teen?
Okay,
It's gotta
sorry.
be T.
That's why they can get away with the bikinis then.
Okay, well that's my bad. So it's rated T, but it is definitely like if you start to go past that, it becomes way too
Well,
much.
start to go past that, they're just gonna be naked. I don't know.
Right,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're gonna do.
Tassels and everything.
Doesn't
That's all they're gonna have.
Doesn't leave much to the
Oh
imagination.
god, circus yin skin.
Yeah. When are we gonna get banana hammock Narbash? That's what we need.
Right.
Oh,
what
I
I
know.
need.
Yeah. The
That's what I
community
need.
needs bikini Narbash. Yes,
Yeah.
please.
That's awesome.
Ogier, what about you? Biggest pain point in Pred? What do you think they need to work on the most?
All the ADCs are really boring to play.
Mm.
And don't get me wrong, I love Drongo. When I first started playing, I was a phase support for a Drongo at the time. I think Drongo is really cool. All the ADCs are really boring. And I get maybe that's just like part of like being an ADC is like your job is holding down left click, and like I can do that pretty well. But like I want more interesting kits. Like there has to be some way to give us a ADC with a fun kit that isn't somehow too overpowered, right? Like I get their whole main thing is the damage comes from the left click, but give me some cool utility. Like give me some abilities that do cool things.
Yeah, I think there are some like I haven't played Smite, but from what I've heard from my friends is that there are Smite ADCs that do work differently that aren't just hold down left click and dodge abilities.
Right.
Because I agree. I think they could use some more depth in their ADC kits for sure.
Yep. And more male Gunnar skins. Like give
balance it out a little bit.
Give the girls and the gays something, right? You got Greystone right there as possible material. Gideon right there.
Yeah. I think the only thing we have is like TB because he has like an open shirt.
Yeah, that's the closest thing, right?
We need the level of skins that Overprime did. I didn't play Overprime, but I saw their skins. They released a Summer Fun line of their own original skins, and Gideon was in this like, he was in like it was like a bodysuit swimsuit kind of thing, and I think that they could definitely kind of take it to that level.
Give me that. I love Gideon. Gideon's my favorite.
Yeah, exactly. They definitely need to balance out the scales. Like, like obviously games are primarily played by males.
For sure.
But you got to balance it at some point, or else you just start to look like you're just like digging for gold or like, yeah, I don't know.
As long as I get my bikini Narbash, I'm happy.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep. That's
we've
a
been campaigning.
requested.
That's seriously the
highly
most
requested.
community requested skin. They
Yup.
just have to do it at some
They
point.
have to listen to the community.
Like,
It's so funny. There's a do you guys know the streamer The Best Taco?
Yes.
Yeah.
She is a Smite streamer, huge following and stuff. She is adamant that we need to add a bikini Narvash
Yes,
skin. It
I'm
is
with her. Yes.
hilarious. It is so funny to see her come in and be like, bikini Narvash, hell yeah, let's fucking do it. Yeah.
Yeah. She's great. She just joined the guild actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
This week.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. She just got in. I think a lot of the Smite streamers just kind of got in because the new round of drops came out, so they were trying to get everybody in there.
Yeah.
Hasp, do you have any other questions for them? Or
No, I mean nothing really. I just like asking those two questions to pretty much everyone that comes on because I just feel like they're the most prescient, and I like getting, especially content creators, I like getting their opinions on the best and the worst parts of the game. So.
yeah, 100%. I agree. I think they're very good questions and just kind of goes over the overall standing. Is there any other thing that you guys kind of want to bring up from the last patch? Legacy, Renna, all that sort of stuff. Ogier, anything else? Yes,
no, I think we touched on everything.
Okay.
It's cool that they finally made 24/7 ranked. I don't really care about it. I don't play ranked at 3 a.m, but those of you that do, congratulations. I'm happy for you.
I salute those people because those
God
cannot
bless.
be very fun ranked queues at 3 a.m.
No. It's after everybody's scrims that they usually schedule, so everyone's ready to go after that.
Yeah, I can imagine. So I appreciate you guys being on. Check them out on their socials. Obviously, Ogier, you do your streaming and you do your shorts uploading to YouTube, TikTok. Check out Mud on Twitch, on YouTube, right? You said you have a YouTube as well.
Yeah.
And I mean, apart from that, I think that's going to be kind of it for us. So we really appreciate you guys coming on.
Well, thank you.
I had a blast. I love just like grabbing random people like Ogier. We haven't talked a whole lot one-on-one. Apart from like when we were doing the creator tournament and we like DM'd once or twice.
Right. Yeah.
But I think it's just really cool to like see other people's point of views that aren't just like
Sweats.
Yeah, like sweats. Yeah, I should say. Sorry. My brain just completely drew a blank there. But like, you know, like people who are in the community and play it a lot and like play with a whole different crowd of people. I think it's really awesome to just get their point of views and just see what they think about the game, what they like, what they don't like. What they think is doing well, what they don't think is doing well. So I appreciate you guys coming on and sharing. And I guess that's going to be it for us here. So I've been Secret Salsa, co-host Hasp, Ogier, Mud. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
All right.
Thanks, guys.